You all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
What's up, guys? It is Sir JTB here, and welcome to another episode of the New York Cosmos FIFA 22 Road to Glory. And in today's episode, a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of players are coming in, a lot of players are coming out. But it's going to be an interesting one. So we're starting things off by Youth Academy Scout, 5-star, 5-star, heading to Brazil to get us some attackers. 4-star, 5-star to Germany to get some strong players. And 4-star, 5-star to America just to get any sort of players. And joining the team from the Youth Academy is Fabio Moraes, Brazilian center forward. I have a development plan on him to get that pace and shooting up. He's already a good dribbler, so that works in our favor. Pedro Azevedo is joining the team. Probably just going to get loaned out. He's not at all. I think he's like maybe he would be 4th or 5th choice left back, but he has 81 or 85 to 91 potential. So loan him out, let him come back. Simon Casper will be going on a short loan move to Spanish side AD Calderon. Should be a good chance for him to maybe get some playing time. I believe they're still down in the second division in Spain, so again, should get some playing time. And Banks will be departing the club. He'll be joining SB Reed over in Austria once his contract runs up. Same goes for Matthew White. He'll be leaving, joining Denmark side FC Copenhagen. Fabio Moraes will be going on a short loan move to Atletico Gio over in Brazil. Gets to return to his home country, get some playing time, hopefully. Theodore Zimmerman will be going on a short loan move to Turkish side Allianzspor for the rest of the year. And Minasian has had his release clause met by Norwich, and he will be leaving the club for just over $3 million. A tough loss as he was our undisputed #1 keeper. Afonso Sosa will be going on a short loan move over into Serie A to join Hellas Verona. And Blake Watson's deal release clause has been met by Gil Vicente for just $2.25 million. Same goes for Luke Bennett. His release clause has been met by none other than New York City FC. So not only could we be losing arguably our best offensive player, but he could also be joining our bitter rivals. Blake Watson's gone to Gil Vicente, and Luke Bennett has in fact joined New York City FC. Wow. Not only did we lose our best attacking player, we lost him to our hated rivals. So we're in a really complicated spot right now. Pedro Azevedo will be going in a 2-year loan move to CF Fuenlabrada over in Spain. And we have another player whose release clause has been met in Justin Tremblay by AFC Bournemouth. And he will be joining them for $2.6 million. Adriano Tavares will be going on a short loan move to Al Nassr. And joining the team from the Youth Academy is Eden Costa, Brazilian center forward, 5'11", nothing special, but pretty good dribbler. Development plan to get that shooting and pace up. And joining us from Columbus Crew is Eloy Room, 33-year-old goalkeeper, 73 overall for $1.6 million. Pretty good deal for him. And joining us from the Colorado Rapids will be Max, Brazilian attacking midfielder for $3.15 million. And Francisco Flores, the very young, very strong, and very promising Argentinian center back for $4.1 million. I really hope that he can end up being a very good player for us. And to help that back line even more will be Aaron Long, joining us for $4.8 million. I mean, 73 overall, he's got a leadership trait, he'll be a good captain for us. But I don't know how FIFA allowed this to go through and just for me to not know, but Eloy Room has a broken ankle and he's out for the next 3 months, which is essentially the rest of the season. I don't know how this wasn't brought up in the scouting process, but somehow we signed a keeper who can't play for 3 months, who I wasn't even planning to keep around much longer, so that is a waste of money right there. See, I mean, we had quite the transfer day. I mean, we spent $13.65 billion and we sold $13.4 million, so we've done a pretty good job of, I think, replacing players and thinking long term at the same time, not spending too much money. Wolf will be leaving the club once his contract expires to join AIK. Adrian Hanu will be joining the team once his contract expires with Minnesota United for $10.5K wage. I did a Minnesota United crew mode, but I never really used him, so figured why not bring him in, maybe him and Pato up top together, just give us more options heading forward. And now we're traveling to BMO Field to face off against Toronto FC, and this is how the team is lining up, playing a 4-4-2. Allen is in goal, Antonio Carlos and Long are the center backs, Flores and White are the outside backs, Walter and Ambrose are the center mids, Jones and Max outside mids, and Pato and Costa are up top. Here are the highlights.
And now the delivery and an effective clearance. Must take the lead here. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Oh, fancy footwork. Real chance. And he's done. Again here on the back of that leveller. Gives it a go. And it's in!
So a 2-1 loss is not at all how that game was supposed to go, as we again struggled to find any sort of form. Now we're traveling to Subaru Park to face off against the Philadelphia Union. The team that we're going for is the same as it was for the last game. Here are the highlights.
Ahead. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ambrose. Tremendous ball played through. And a goal! This looks interesting. Oh, a lovely ball. No foul play, says the referee. And now to level the game. In it goes! Coolly converted. And a good-looking ball. It might still be problematic. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. He's got the right idea with that pass. He's managed to get in behind. And there is the goal!
So a 2-1 victory thanks to those 2 goals from Pato is exactly what we signed him for, to come up clutch in these big moments. And we get a win, which is something we haven't really gotten in a while. Now we're traveling to Fairground Stadium to face off against Nashville SC. The lineup that we're going for is the same as it always is, because we don't have enough players to rotate, because half of our team left in the span of a month. So that's fun. Here are the highlights.
Hani Mukhtar. Nicely timed tackle. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And he's broken free. And there is the goal! Well, he must proceed with great care. Could easily have been cautioned. Can he do it? Could be. And there it is, the goal! Can he finish? He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And it's in! This game...
So a 2-1 victory thanks to that goal from Pato and goal from Costa is enough to send us in kind of a good spirit, kind of a good feeling. I mean, we won 2 games in a row now. Pato has really solidified himself as that starting striker. Costa's been doing the work as well. And defense is holding our opposition to 1 goal. Now we're hosting the New York Red Bulls in the New York Derby. Lineup, I mean, we've actually gotten results the last couple of games, so I'm not touching a thing. Here are the highlights.
From the referee, Stuart.
Well, I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
Costa with it. How can they create something? And a goal! What? A bit sloppy in possession. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And a goal, the equaliser. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, there it is! The mistake. An attack full of promise. Can he do it? Real chance. They've gone it. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Fernandez with it. Can he finish? Not finished. Well, still time for them to level it. He must finish. Oh!
So we have 3-3 draw. I mean, 2 goals from Pato and a goal from Max is really good. We didn't lose, so I'm okay with it. Benjamin Haas will be joining the team from the Youth Academy. 6'3", German center back, 81 to 91 potential. Really like the prospect of what he could become. Igor Race is another player that I think could be very good for us. Brazilian left mid. Well, I'm going to be converting him to left mid. 85 to 94 potential. Max Winkler, 86 to 92 potential. German left back. Very quick, very physical as well. Love that. So in the season, we ended up finishing 7 points away from a playoff spot, finishing in 11th. But if you look at the teams that finished with us, I don't feel so bad. I mean, NYCFC finished last. Atlanta United almost last. I mean, the New England Revolution all the way down there. Red Bulls didn't make the playoffs as well. So, I mean, you expect New England to do well. You expect Atlanta to do well. And we finished above one of our New York rivals. So, while we didn't make the playoffs, considering all the stuff that happened with, I mean, compare our starting lineup first game of the season versus that last game of the season. There's maybe like 3 players that are still there. I feel very good about that. In the Open Cup, got knocked out by Salt Lake in that second round. Pato tied with Nordahl for the most goals scored with 13. Then it was Jones and Baumann. Ambrose had the most assists with 9. Walter had 6, and Jones had 4. White, Wolf, McGowan, Banks, and Parker all leaving the club with their contracts expiring. None of them are really worth keeping around, so we'll let them all go. We have still yet to win a trophy. We do have now a biggest defeat after that 7-2 loss to Salt Lake. Played 81 games, won 32, drawn 20, lost 29. Not exactly the greatest of records, but this year was just a crazy year. So, I mean, looking at the club, I don't really think we need anything massive. I think we just need a little bit more time, and hopefully get those, get the young players back from loan we had in the first season, and the players we're going to be bringing in just kind of mesh with the team a little bit and try to get some better results. So yeah, guys, next episode, a bunch of those really good young players will be coming back on loan, bringing in Hanu. So hopefully we can get a lot better results next episode. I don't know, because as you saw in this episode and last episode, you never know what things are going to look like from year to year. I mean, first year we were second in the conference, looking to maybe win it all the next year, and we're finishing in 11th. So it's going to be crazy, it's going to be interesting. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see it. Thank you guys for watching, and it is Sir JTB signing off.